All right, here's our next project. As you can see right there, this is a Murray Select self-propelled because the blade is like in a pretzel. First we're going to have to plug this gas tank right here. The way I'm going to do that is take a bag, any kind of a bag, put the cap on. Just put the cap on like that, then we're going to turn it over. This is going to take a 17mm socket, right there. Okay, now just wiggle it back and forth. Okay, now this particular one, it's either called a Murray or an MTD. Murray and MTD are the same thing. So it has this sort of star-shaped opening here. Make sure that your new one has that same opening. Okay, here's the new blade. I had to go into the store and sort of figure out which size I needed. This one says 21 inches on it. Take your old blade, compare it. In this case, I'm going to measure from the center, which is right here, and as you can see, this new one is a bit longer because the blade wears out and it gets shorter as it wears out. So I matched up the centers right here, and they do match. So this one says 21 inch. And make sure that you have the right one. Now this one also says MTD on it and Troy built. So it will fit either kind of mower. So my guess is that this is 21 inch. Now we're going to check the rotation. Just pull the cord, if you have a pull cord on your mower, and see what rotation it is. It's either going to go clockwise or counterclockwise, you know that, but make sure. Okay, so it's going to go this way. If you want to mark it, like I did, I can see it. It's right here, is the mark. Maybe I'll get a close-up of that. Right up the top, I made sort of an arrow. So I know it goes that way. Now if you notice, there are two stubs right here where these holes are, and So match up the holes with those little stubs. And then there are two indentations in this part right here. And make sure that you match those where the holes are at. So now this threads right into the crankshaft. The crankshaft is threaded. So now this threads right into the crankshaft. The crankshaft is threaded. I'm sure there's a certain torque that you're supposed to torque it at. I just got it tight, so it looked good. Seems pretty tight to me. We'll test it now. Well, I had problems with my old mower. I think I might have broke the crankshaft, so I bought this new one right here. Got a bag. This is to catch grass. Here's the mower. Various components. I would suppose this is for the bag also. Instructions and other paraphernalia. Of course, it doesn't have any gas in, so it should be okay. So it's got a nice new blade on it. I put together quite a few mowers, and I'll have to see what to do here. This is a California exhaust federal emissions control warranty statement. Tells you what the warranted parts are. Here is more parts, gives you a list of parts. I would suppose that this would be helpful if you're going to replace parts. Put that over there. And here is the defects, warranty requirements, owner's warranty responsibilities, manufacturer's warranty coverage, and federal California emissions controls statements. Here's the important one, the owner's manual. This is important because It has the model number and the serial number. This is the fast start guide, which a lot of modern machinery has. It's just to get you started. So I want to save that. They're going to give you 4-cycle engine oil. Well, that's pretty cool. This is the owner's manual. This one here is the owner's manual for the self-propelled mower, and this one here is for the engine. Both important. I would suppose this is the side discharge chute. You're going to want to make a note of the serial number and the model number on this particular sheet of paper. Okay, take those out. Lift this up. Okay, I'm going to install this. This is the side discharge assembly. First of all, lift this, and then there's a metal rod that goes through the, this is the mulching door, and you're going to have to lift this up pretty high. And then there's 2 hooks right here. Here's one and here's the other. And you're going to have to put those under this rod that is going across the top of the mulching door. Like that. And then just put this down. Just don't take it off, but just put it down. Just like that. Now we're going to put oil into it. Turn this counterclockwise where it says add oil before use. Turn this counterclockwise, put this on top of here. Take this off. You won't need that piece of paper. And put this oil in. Now this is the oil that they supplied. Okay, you're going to use this dipstick. It's got high on it, and apparently down here is low, but right there is an H. So I prefer to put it where the dot is. Right there is a dot. Turn it clockwise. Then take it out. It looks like it's right at the dot, so I'm going to leave it there. It says to put the entire contents in. There's still a little bit left. I'm not going to put it all in. Apparently you take this off, unwrap the gas cap, which is pretty heavily wrapped. Take all this stuff off here. So be careful, don't overfill it. Check to see how much you got in there. Okay, there's not too much in there. I would take this light and put it somewhere else because it's too hot. Okay, that's good enough for now. Throw this thing away. It says discard on it. Put the cap on. Turn it like this, clockwise to tighten. Make sure it clicks like that. Go to the front of the engine. Make sure the spark plug boot is on. Spark plug boot is silver colored at the front of this engine. Also, on some models, it will have a fuel valve. That's going to be right over here. There is no fuel valve on this particular one. I'm going to check on the other side, just make sure. Okay. It shows in the instructions that you turn on the fuel valve. And you'll have to refer to your instructions for that. Okay, now it's ready to start. Make sure there's nothing under your mower, because we're going to start it. So I just cut a little bit with the mower. I like the big tires on the back because every time that you want to make a turn, this is how you're going to have to do it. Every time you want to turn, you've got to lift the front wheels off the grass, because those are the drive wheels. So it cut pretty good. I raised it up pretty high because I got a job to do that involves some high grass.